Hello and welcome to another episode of Scott Reads Comics. Today I'll be covering DC Comics Presents number 36, Superman and Starman. Billed on the cover as a full-length novel, The Ultimate Cosmic Conflict versus Mongol the Merciless, a universe torn asunder. This is an incredible Jim Starlin cover that gives us a clue to the incredible content we're going to find within its pages. So let's jump right in. Our credits are Paul Levitz and Jim Starlin, storytellers, abetted and aided by Gene D'Angelo, colorist, Ben Oda, letterer, and Julius Schwartz, editor. Our title is Whatever Happened to Starman. Quick quiz. Connect the following improbable combination of people: Mongol, the would-be master of the universe; Lady Maria, heiress to the imperial throne; Jediah Rakane, formerly Imperial Security; and Emtor, the recently deceased alien wizard from the crystalline dimension. Okay, when you're done that, add our two heroes to the connect the dots puzzle and study the result, because we guarantee one thing: whatever you came up with, it's nothing like the story we call Whatever Happened to Starman. Great splash page showing our dramatis personae as we dive into this incredible story. So we open up on a scene, not going to read every word of this, but Starman is at the funeral of his sister, who was the Empress, and has now thrust him back into control of the Empire. I don't know who killed her. I don't know why. And the main reason I'm emperor is that there really isn't anyone else left to take the job. I was better off as Starman, and the Empire was better served as well. In the end, the best thing the Imperial Council ever did was order my execution. It was logical enough. Emperor Rilsum the 18th had died. Clarissa got the throne. And as a potential troublesome claimant to the crown, I got the boot, straight into space without a suit. How were they to know I was a freak, able to live in the void unprotected, long enough for my psychic scream to be heard by an alien beyond imagining? Mentor. He saved me, trained me, gave me the gauntlets that controlled my solar powers. In a word, he created Starman out of a useless court fop. Good thing for Clarissa, too. She'd never have kept the crown on her pretty head, even for 1,000 days, if not for me. With a little bit of help, naturally, Jediah Rakane made a good security officer, but a far better friend. And Maria, my dear Lady Maria, who will now rule at my side. Between us, we have the only two legitimate claims to the royal throne. So I did my good deeds, saved the Empire for Clarissa by defeating Lord Protector Oswin, but I paid for his life. Oh, how I paid. Imtor was condemned by his own people for interfering in the destiny of the human race. And when I saved him from execution, he chose to accept the sentence and died. His very atoms seemed to drift away on the wind, leaving me only his mystic staff behind. I knew I'd miss him, but I never dreamed how much. Fantastic Starlin storytelling here. This could be an issue of Warlock. It could be an issue of Dreadstar. These are signature notes that Starlin is hitting here with his storytelling on this. Fantastic. Love his panel arrangements. With Emtor dead, I returned to Throne World, returned to find Clarissa murdered, and a swift coronation waiting for me when Maria revealed my identity. She said the people needed me. No one ever asked if I needed the job. Which leaves me here, my sister, saying farewell. And I will say one more thing to you, my sister. You will be avenged. I swear it. Soon. Strange. The usual complement of starships around the throne world is missing. That's just part of the problem. There's something very wrong here. Jediah, what's happened? Starman, thank the rift you're back. Returned to find my new throne somewhat shaky, I see. It was a monstrous being, something from beyond the known worlds. One single being destroyed the Imperial Guard and did this? I wonder if it's my sister's murderer coming to open at last. I do not know, Starman, but he certainly has no mercy for women. He took Maria. What? But she was supposed to be at the palace of Berengar. She returned unexpectedly, Starman, at the worst possible moment. Jediah, see that the damage is repaired. I'm going after Maria. Starman, wait. The monster knew of your power to track even a stray molecule in the vastness of space. It's got to be a trap. If it is, Jediah, it is. The creature can't do more than kill me. But dead or alive, nothing is going to keep me from Maria. Nothing. Love the 9-panel arrangement on this page. Such great storytelling tools that Starlin employs here. It's all very well to say that, of course, but it's another thing to actually find Maria. So Starman not lamenting that his tracking power works better in space than on an actual world. So once he finds the world Maria's on, he may have some trouble. But suddenly we get some shadows of Star Wars here as a ghost appears. As usual, you're in error, my young friend. I don't believe it. I saw you die. It can't be Entor. It seems either your eyes or your judgment fail you, lad. I told you my strength was passed on to you, but I had not dreamed you would need me to show you how to use it. I am truly disappointed. Where I come from, dead men don't get the right to be disappointed. There are realms of life and death, Starman. Sometimes the barriers betwixt them are mere mist. Other times, they are as impassable as the stones of which worlds are made. As usual, Mentor, your explanations leave me more confused than ever. Help. That is why I'm here, lad. Your destiny is still precious to me. And help me save Maria, save the whole empire from the monster that has taken her. I broke my millennial vow to save you once, Starman. This time, I can but help you save yourself. Even that is only a possibility I see through the mists that hide all but a single absolute fact. The crown imperial shall not survive. The empire is doomed, but that's thousands of living worlds. Are they all beyond saving? You do not listen, but you never did. It matters little, if at all, though. Can't you help, Mentor? I am not truly here, lad, but what can be done will be done. Huh? Fatum! That beam you shot off from the staff, it's soaring right out of the boundaries of the known worlds. There are worlds beyond worlds, youth. Perhaps there help may be found. So I got a good feeling who that beam is going to summon. But help from without is no use if not matched by help from within. Let the staff guide you, lad. Mentor, I'm still not sure if it's really you or a figment of my desperate imagination, but all of a sudden, I think I know where I'm going. So, Starman arrives, tracks down Maria on this far-flung world, but suddenly a looming shape appears. And yes, we get our first shot of Mongol in the story since the splash page. You became deceased the moment I decided I required your crown. So you are the same monster that murdered Clarissa? That is not precisely accurate. I am called Mongol, and the noun you are searching for is not monster, but master. Oh, awesome here with this Kirby crackle as Starman unleashes his full power to no avail. Interesting. His power seems to be based on stellar energies of some sort. A pity it is not more effective. He might have made a good slave. And where have we seen this before, folks? My last coverage of DC Comics Presents, old Superman was trapped in one of these. By the rift, what's happened? That Starman should be obvious, even to a human. You have been reduced to more appropriate size. Greet your betrothed properly, Lady Maria. Starman? That will be sufficient. Now, Starman, as a minimally sentient being, you should have gathered some information about your condition. You have been reduced and imprisoned, separated from your staff in gauntlets of power. In sum, reduced to a helpless tool useful only to me. I suggest you remember that. Shall we proceed to transfer the imperial crown to my deserving brow, whence it can be the seed from which my former domain may be recaptured? Obviously, that would be easy to arrange, Starman. Oh, Starman says, over my dead body. However, I have kept you alive with a purpose in view. My rule shall be entirely legitimate. You see, I am marrying the Lady Maria and ruling as her consort. No, I'll never. Silence, woman. I did not ask you whether or not you would. You will, because if you do not, your precious Starman will die as the cube collapses inward on him. And then I will take the crown the hard way. So, Mongol leaves Starman, takes Maria, teleports, poof, away, and Starman is left to languish, and we have an interlude. I can't even keep track of how long I've been here. Could be hours, days, weeks, even months. I feel totally out of it, out of contact with reality. The cube's vanishing. I'm back to normal size, too. Who are you? What did you do to that servitor? You just looked at him. The name's Superman, to answer your first question. And I guess things simply got too hot for my robot friend to handle. Judging from the cube you were caught in, I'd say you met Mongol. I came looking for him. A weird beacon of light came to my fortress, telling me I'd find Mongol here and someone who needed my help. Then it was you Mentor sent for. You'll help me save Maria? Slow down, friend, one step at a time. And the first step is who are you and why is Mongol trying to make you into a paperweight? So weird here that they've somehow our staple. They could have given us a cool splash page or like double page spread. Excuse me, but instead we get a Lifesavers ad, which is funny. 2 lengthy explanations later. All right, now you know what my problem is, and I know who you are. Between our special powers and the advantage of surprise, we have a chance against Mongol. Let's use it before he hurts Maria. Whoa, relax, Starman. You're forgetting you've been in the cube a while. Your Maria has survived this long. It's only because she's handed Mongol the crown. Now, what kind of troops and warships does that put at his disposal? Nothing to speak of, Superman. Huh? You mean your empire is so peaceful it doesn't need a military force? Hardly. We have plenty of troops, starships, weapons. They just don't matter. Not when the Emperor has the power of life and death over all his subjects. So Starman explains that many generations past, the founder of the Empire created this doomsday weapon that can just literally destroy a planet. So Starman's empire exists controlling all these worlds with the threat of planetary destruction from this crown device. So that is what Mongol now controls. It sounds to me like your empire isn't much better than the one Mongol would like to found. Empires are only as good as the men who rule them, Superman. For all the damage Rilsum and his kind did, other emperors have been builders. The worlds are better for having them on the Onyx throne. And now Mongol can destroy any and all of these inhabited worlds simply by activating this doomsday weapon. With just a thought, Superman, that's all it takes. The Imperial crown is the key, the control. Once Mongol becomes attuned to it, the coronation ceremony, there's no way to break that thought link except death. I don't believe in killing Starman, not for any reason. So you told me, but there's no other way. There's always another way. Do you know where the crown's power comes from? Yes. Then destroy the power source. But Mongol will know what I'm trying, and he's sure to explode several worlds and me before I can get to the source. You take care of the doomsday machine. I'll take care of Mongol. But he's so powerful. You said he'd gotten the better of you in battle before. That was before. I love Jim Starlin's Superman. He draws a really great Superman. Superman, kind of deceptive. I don't think he's the easiest character to draw. And Starlin really does it very well. Beginning. Are not matters progressing smoothly, Lady Maria? Are you not proud of your consort? My hold on the empire is consolidated now that I am attuned to the crown, imperial. And soon we go to war. Soon my destiny shall be fulfilled. Your destiny, Mongol, is to be a footnote in the history books. What? Superman? You didn't think you'd get away from me, did you? My lady, why don't you find a safe place to hide? Mongol and I have some old times to discuss. You dare not attack me, Superman. Not only do I have a power to crush you, but with a single thought I can annihilate one of the worlds of the Imperium. First of all, Mongol, I don't believe you. Second, the Imperium means nothing to me. I don't care if you blow it all up. Third, I came to take you on, man to man, and nothing is going to stop me from doing just that. You have lost your mind, Superman. No. But that bluff was the only way to get close enough to Mongol to get my hands on him. The trick is to keep him so busy he can't concentrate to do his world destroying. I've got to keep pounding at him. Can't let him catch his breath. Mongol has to be totally distracted. And I am totally distracted by these incredible action panels, and it's only going to get better. This is Starlin at his peak of power here, while Starman strikes at his power source. I've got to admit it, my ancestor's Rilson was a clever creep. Hiding a doomsday device in Throne World's sun was a great stunt. There's no other living being in the known worlds who could dive in here. Even my ability to absorb and rechannel solar energy has never been tested like this. If I can't handle it, I only hope Superman manages to save Maria. That must be the doomsday equipment. There can't be two giant machines hiding in the sun. Oh no. I know that design, that crystalline engineering. It wasn't made by human hands, especially not in Rilsum's time. Suddenly, it's all become clear. I know why I'm here, why I have my powers, and what my destiny is. Now, to see if I can pull a happy ending out of this mess. Superman, still conscious Mongol? Amazing. And again, I love the size disparity between these two characters. Totally awesome. And you can see it in the ensuing panels here. This is great. Let's see if we can't correct that situation. You may have your wish, Superman. We shall fight man to man, as you put it. Or as I would say, you may die at my hand. Are you ready for that, Superman? Not while there are still people that need to be protected from you, Mongol. Not while they need me. I wish I knew what was happening with his link to the crown. Mongol should be able to sense Starman's tampering. But there's no way for me to find out if I've distracted Mongol long enough. Unless the answer is I haven't, and then a world will pay for my failure. Superman. Great Krypton, he's still standing. I hit him with everything I had, and he's still standing. That's never happened before. Only one thing to do. Try again. Wham! Enough, Superman. If I am to inaugurate my reign as master of the universe by slaying you, so be it. But let it be done now. Oh, I love this box panel where the figures are literally fighting outside of the box. Totally awesome. And Mongol is just battering Superman. The Kryptonian was a fool. He knew I was the more powerful, yet he fought on. He should have known it was hopeless from the first. Still, even a flea may teach a dog with its bite. Superman wasted so much of my time that I am inclined to delay no longer. I will speak to the assembled worlds of Empire now. Hear me, hear your Emperor command you. By the power of the Crown Imperial, I command you all to assemble. The power of your worlds, gather them together for my greatness. First, we shall strike against the world of my birth, against the ancient Archimondites, who made me flee to my rightful throne. Then we shall bring the whole universe under my governance. Quite sorry to tell you this, old man, but that's impossible. What? Your world will die for your insolence. No, afraid that's simply not true. According to our censors, the doomsday machine your emperors have blackmailed us with has been destroyed. You are bluffing, human. But I am not. What? You still live? Most certainly, Mongol. We're not bluffing. The machine has been destroyed. We don't know how, but it hardly matters. You have our sincere congratulations on being the last of the emperors, Mongol, and we bid you farewell. I'll crush your world with my own power, fool. I think not, Mongol. Obviously, you failed to study Imperial history. Look carefully at your monitor. Look carefully at the planets of the Empire one last time before we all fly away. It is not possible. They were all mobile planets equipped with starship engines powerful enough to move worlds. And they are all running away from me. Even I cannot chase 100 worlds through space. That's right, Mongol, it's all over. And you're through. The Empire's gone, and your power's gone with it. There is power enough in my hand to crush you both. Try it. Bah, I have no time to waste on mortal fools like you. You have thwarted me for today, but the universe will soon be mine, and you shall have a special place in that day when you die calling me master. Poof. Whew. Thank the stars he left. I don't have an erg of strength left after burning you clear of all that wreckage. Mongol's a big bully at heart, Starman. That's the kind that always turn and run. Unfortunately, the Empire's run off too, Superman. But maybe that's just as well. The worlds can survive without the Empire. And if a doomsday device doesn't exist, well then, nobody can be tempted to use it. I knew it was my job to destroy that device when I saw it. That's the reason Mentor saved me, gave me my life, and taught me how to use my powers. The doomsday device was constructed of the crystal architecture that only Mentor's race uses. They must have given it to Rilsum, the first in order to build in the Empire. We'll probably never know why, but Mentor knew it was wrong, and when he found me, he found the one who could dive into the heart of the sun to destroy the doomsday device and my own empire. So that means Emperor Gavin is dead. Long live Starman. You've got it, Superman. I'm on my own again. You're not really on your own, love. Not while I live. Maria. I guess the universe loses one empire and gains a very happy hero. Now that's a nice thought to keep me warm on a long way home. And it is a long way home. Next issue, Superman and Hawkgirl. On sale June 4th. It's a date. And we have another pair mail column here with a couple of letters, which I'm not going to linger on. But what a great story. What a fantastic Jim Starlin Superman tale featuring Starman. I love the redesign of this Starman from Ditko's classic design from Adventure Comics. Yeah, his Starman stories were in Adventure Comics 469 to 470, and I think a few others too. So just gorgeous, a really great story. This is my idea of a great Superman story. A faux Superman can really be challenged by a great guest star, cosmic adventure, really cool. No Lois Lane, no Jimmy Olsen. I love this story. Really great. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, and I'll bring you more soon on Scott Reads Comics. Thanks for watching.